Hey, Lynn. I'm doing good. I'm just finishing returning an item back from Bloomingdale's from for the live. I went all the way up to Cumberland Mall area to deliver a $300 and something dollar bag, and the person wasn't home. And I waited, went up the street, got something to eat. And I said, okay, I'm gonna come back. And then see, she's home. Still wasn't home. So they told me to return it back to Bloomingdale's at Lenox Mall. Now, luckily, Cumberland Mall is really not that far from Lenox Mall, especially if you take the back way. But anywho, I'm doing fine. Hey, Ruthie, who else is in here? It says three people, but only two of y'all said hey. So I did the live from around 3 o'clock until now. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they're gonna pay me for that 5 hours and 5.5 hours. Well, 5 hours and 45 minutes to be on task, plus those miles. Shoot. So I figure I did at least what, maybe 40, 50 miles. I don't know. I don't think I did that many miles. Well, I don't know. Who knows? And it wasn't even that busy. I only had 2 deliveries. I had one earlier. Had to go over to Howard Mill Road at Office Depot to drop off a package on Peachtree Street. No kind of parking. I had to call the person and tell them meet me at the on the dang street. I had to literally stop on Peachtree with my lights on just to get someone to come to the car, get their package, sign for it, and went on about my business. And then they got the nerve to say I was early. Well, they didn't say I was early. The system said I was early because the customer was supposed to get the package at 5 o'clock, and you're not supposed to deliver it earlier. Like I said, what I'm supposed to do, drive around the block until 5 o'clock? That didn't make any sense. Did not make no lick of sense. But I'm quite sure I'll get some kind of warning for delivering a package early. You know, they need to realize some of these places that you're delivering on Peachtree Street or something like that, it's not a residential home. It's usually a business. But who knows? But anywho, on my way back home. Oops. Man, y'all wait so long messages. Y'all know these things are little I can't read. You know what bothers me when I drive about 10 minutes to go to the restaurant to check to click on when the food is not ready and yeah, that's true. But see, it depends because if they're cooking it right then and there, that means the food is not cooked. They're gonna cook it when you get there. That's how I would take it. Yeah, it just depends because sometimes if you're waiting 10 minutes or so, really you're waiting. They act like if the restaurant holds you up and you delivered the food late and it affects your rating, that's what I can't stand. Is that they still rate the driver in regards to the restaurant preparing and delivery. You know, so that's what kills me. Is that they expect you to deliver it at a certain time, but then if you have to get there on time, And it says be there by a certain time. You get there on time or early. Then you waiting. Then you waiting for them to fix the food. Then you turn around. You gotta drop it off to the customer by a certain time. It's just, I don't know. You can't win for losing because if the restaurant fix the food early and the food's not or it's not made right, you can't tell how they cook food. And then you get a 4 rating with DoorDash when really the fact of the matter is it affects the drop rating. That's why I'm not really trying to do DoorDash as much. I mean, you can make some good money with DoorDash, but there's too much room for error to get deactivated with them. And you can call the restaurant all day long. That don't mean nothing. That doesn't mean anything. You can call them. All it does is whoever answers the phone, they're not even, who's to say they didn't answer the phone. They don't fix the food. They're not going to say anything. It's a driver. They got to pick up, all the rest of them, I can wait. I don't call them. I say I'm on my way. They don't have no effect on your rating. But DoorDash, you know, you just have to show up on time, and when it says it seems like you're waiting for a long time, and then you just press the button, food not ready, order not ready, and that's it. And the same thing goes with Uber Eats. If the food's not ready, you still pay 10 cents a minute for each time you're waiting for the food. That doesn't help out. Even when I call, they still, I ain't worried about that. As long as they get the food and it get delivered and I get paid, I can't worry about stupid stuff. I never call no restaurant. Let me call and see if they ready. No, I never call the restaurant. I show up when I get there, and if the food's ready, it's ready. If it's not, it's not. I just wait, and I just hit the fee. A flat fee that's $2.36, and then you get paid for the mileage. They taking that wait time away from that regular pay. Because I noticed that the other day when I was looking at it. I said, wait a minute, let me look at this pickup fee. The pickup fee is a flat rate, $2.38, or whatever it is. But if you ever wait for any length of time, look at that number again, and you will see that it's different. You're going to see that it's different. They're not going to pay you $2.38 plus the 20 cents a minute for waiting or 10 cents a minute for waiting. That's why when I go to McDonald's now, lately McDonald's has been on point. I've never had to wait for McDonald's for any length of time recently, ever since they changed it. Every time I go to McDonald's, I say, wait a minute, this Uber Eats, they got that food already. They already got that food cooked. I ain't saying it's sitting there, but they're not as slow like they used to be. So I'm not canceling no McDonald's order because it's waiting too long, because I'm getting paid for wait time. But they've been really efficient with those orders lately. So I think McDonald's must be doing something in regards to the wait time with Uber Eats. Come on, why are you stopping in the middle of the fucking road? Shit, the light's green. You stop in the dead end of the step. Come on, man, Northview Hills, person just stopped. These damn motherfuckers can't, they'll fucking hit you in the back. Excuse my French. Shit. I mean, just come to a dead end stop. Jackass. Go back to upstate New York. They got the New York license plate going with the Cornell University. That's not New York City either. Can't drive for shit. Just stop dead in the middle. Just stop dead on. What are you stopping like that for? These people out there, they'll hit you in the heartbeat. said it's been slow for you today too? Well, I don't know because I didn't do Uber Eats today and I didn't do DoorDash, so I did Deliv and I did my hours on my task. And it hasn't been as bad with Deliv, especially there's hardly no traffic. I mean, it's still traffic, like 5 o'clock traffic, but I've been trying to start my time before 5 o'clock. I'm not just going to the mall in the middle of 5 o'clock. I try to get there and do it before 5, and then start the task early, depending on the area. And then, of course, it just hasn't been busy. I mean, traffic-wise, not really. Now, that's not my topic, because my topic is how person stopping in the middle of the road. Why are y'all stopping? The light got damn green. I mean, really? What the hell are y'all doing? I mean, they just stopping right dead in the damn street. Damn. I wish I had a boxing glove that could reach in somebody's car and punch them dead in the face. Wake the hell up. Anywho, back to my now I'm not talking about the standard, when it rains, get a lot of orders and everything, because see right now it is perfect weather. 76 degrees, it's cool, it's like that cool sitting outside on the porch weather. And I'm like, if it starts getting like this perfect temperature in the evening time, and a lot of people gonna order food. They're not gonna eat heavy. People don't eat heavy in the summertime. That means that they're not gonna spend a lot of money eating. In the summertime, a lot of people start to go out. They're gonna start, going to bar restaurants and patio places where they can sit down, and especially if you're downtown Atlanta, Midtown, you know, Virginia Highlands. See, a lot of those people, they're going to, oops, they got the schedule release. Hold on, y'all, I'll be right back. All right, y'all, I'm back. At 9 o'clock on Tuesday, that's when the Live released the schedule for next week. So I had got the notification. I said, wait a minute, it's 9 o'clock. So I had to switch over and get my hours to do delivery. So I'm going to get hours for Monday and Tuesday next week. And they only allot you each week. What is it? 18 hours a week or something like that. Yeah, I think they allot like 18 hours a week. So sometimes Macy's have their one-day sale each month. I think they'll have online. People tend to order on Wednesdays. It's either Tuesdays or Wednesdays. So, but we just don't deliver from Bloomingdale's and Macy's. We also do Office Depot, Best Buy. So I managed to get my hours in with the Live. I make roughly around $100 and all right, I'm back. I normally get about right around that Decatur area, and if I'm in Lilburn or Rockridge Road, it always is, so if it buffers, that means I'm in that area that always be spinning around and I got to drive out of it. But anywho, so let me tell you, you have to See, McDonald's is going to be busy in the summer because that's when those days kids are out of school and people are always going to order food at night. Regardless, they're going to order food at night for some godforsaken reason. And then let me see what other places that tends to stay busy when the summertime comes. I did pick up from Brewster's last summer. That's an ice cream place that sells hot dogs, and but mostly people get ice cream. And it's not soft ice cream, so you ain't gonna walking around with a cone in your hand. It's like those little cups. So Brewster's, I get a lot of orders from in the summer. McDonald's, of course, can't beat McDonald's, and most of these fast food places. Cause see, a lot of places, these Uber Eats and Grubhub and DoorDash. Cause you know Grubhub has KFC, and also DoorDash does. So Taco Bell, that's it. That's another one. But Taco Bell and KFC is usually in the same place, jointly together. When you say Ruthie, let me see what y'all be saying. Who in the world will order ice? They do order. They do order that ice cream, but it's not like it's gonna melt. It'll be that hard ice cream. It'll be that hard ice cream that they put in a cup. And most of the time, you can't. Most of those places, the delivery area is only a couple miles away. It's not like you driving for 15, 20 minutes to deliver no ice cream. But people they order that Brewster's ice cream and they be in a cup, and then they'll give it to you when you get there. They'll give you the bag and it'll be cold. I ain't talking about soft ice cream. I ain't talking about the ice cream cones. I'm talking about the hard ice cream that. It's just like if you go to the supermarket, you order ice cream and you put it in a bag and you drive it home in a hot. It don't stay. It ain't gonna melt unless you drive it about for a whole hour in a hot car. I'm putting that ice cream right in a regular old bag in my little. I used to carry a big bag in the back when I used to do Instacart, and I just put it in a cooler bag or whatever and zip it up. But like I said, most of the time you order ice cream, people live like up the street. No, they don't even live far, and that ice cream be so cold. By the time they put them in that little cup or whatever, and that's it. It's just like people ordering smoothies. Smoothies are made, supposedly supposed to make cold, and milkshake, same thing. And besides, if you're in the car, I'm not gonna be driving around in a hot ass car. The car will have some air conditioner in it, and I'll just keep it in my seat and turn on the cold seat. Not cold, because it's not really cold, but turn on the cool seats, and that's pretty much it. And most of the time, by the time the evening time hits, like right around now, it's gonna be like 74 degrees, nice and cool. But I just think it's not gonna be as busy. And of course, when it rains, a lot of people's not gonna go out. They're not gonna go out in the storm, especially if the weather's bad. But I think when it's a cool day or summertime, most people don't order a lot of food. You know, what typically costs for fast food? $5, $6, $7. It ain't gonna be food delivery is really not gonna be popping. And those kids during the day, they stay there at home eating all day. They're not gonna tip. They're gonna order McDonald's all day long. 'Cause I swear, I know last summer I didn't even leave the area. I was like, they is busy at 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and every single person I was delivering food to were teenagers sitting around the house ordering Chinese food and McDonald's, but very few of them gonna tip. They may, have their friends at the house, whatever. They may try to put their little money together for the tip. Most of them, I don't mind. Because see, some of these kids got more sense. At least they wait for you outside and say thank you, and and don't try to keep you waiting. And they'll try to give you a little bit of something. So I never have problems getting tips from teenagers. Now I ain't say all of them tip, but some of them do. And even if they can't tip, I don't really, make a big fuss about it because kids don't really have a job. They don't really have a car, and you could tell that parents left them at home, and they supposed to do whatever they supposed to do at home, and how teenagers, they say don't touch the stove. If you hungry, order something from McDonald's or whatever, so you could tell. But at least they come to the door and say thank you. So I don't really too much blame. I don't really too much get on kids, but these grown ass people who be sitting at home all day, they ain't got no excuse, none. At least the kids be at home doing a little bit of chores. Because sometimes I remember driving up and they be outside doing whatever chores they supposed to be doing. At least the kids in the neighborhood that I live in the area I live in, you pull up, you could tell. And they just order a little something, because that's what kids do. When I was younger growing up, me, my sister, my cousins, during the summertime or whatever, they ain't had no Uber Eats and things back in the day, but we'll go up somewhere, order our little Chinese food, McDonald's, pizza. Oh, goodness. Because I know, I could tell some kids, they be too hot to be walking sometimes. And I don't, sometimes this heat could be excruciating hot. These days, people getting snatched up, kids getting snatched up. You can't walk to McDonald's and walk to places like they used to. You know, can't really do that no more. Kids can't even enjoy going outside to play these days without something funny acting going on, especially in Atlanta. But yeah, I started noticing a lot of places, affluent areas, people on vacation, the tippers, the ones who order big meals during the summertime, during the regular week on the weekends, man, they're not even home for the summer. And I could really tell, because certain areas be, of course, Emory and Clark Atlanta, where the colleges are, they home for the summer. So you're not gonna get, that crowd of people. They gone, and that even goes for driving. You know, summertime it slows down a little bit, so you have to kind of make a shift as to um, how you're gonna do your deliveries. Now, me personally, I'm gonna have to start doing Amazon Flex again in the summer and start accepting those offers and do some package deliveries. So I know I got to start, picking that up because I had two offers, reserved blocks on Sunday and Saturday. I was like, God dang it. I mean, for Uber delivery. But I never got anything from Uber about deliveries. So I guess Uber start doing package deliveries. I don't know who, I don't know where, I don't know what stores they got going on. So I'm gonna start having to do that. And then, Deliv picks up for Walmart now. I got one delivery for Walmart about a couple weeks ago. So it's supposed to be like Instacart and ship. And I got one for I've got one for whatchamacallit, for DoorDash. But DoorDash don't pay that well for the first time I got one it was only $11 and I was like $11. But to me I felt it should have been a little bit more than that. I felt it should have been a little bit more because they don't pay for mileage. They got that funny way of determining how much they're gonna pay you, which I still can't figure out with the live, and they say that they could pay at least a minimum of $1 per delivery plus the tip. But to me, I think that if the customer left a very good tip, I think that DoorDash will downgrade or scale down what they're gonna pay. If the customer don't leave no tip, then they're gonna give you a good payout depending on how far you drive. But if it's an easy delivery, like you going like not even a couple miles and you're right there, I feel that the payout will always be low. It's like they pay a minimum of $6 and some change. But if you go as far, like when I go and do Mall of Georgia this weekend, Mall of Georgia stays busy. But at the same time, I could be short distance to pick up a food order and it'll be moderately priced, like $6, $7. But they could also send me an order where I'm driving a good little distance to the restaurant, even though, 10 minutes is not bad. But to me, to drive 7 miles to a restaurant and then you going to pick up a food order and then it's taking you 4 miles or whatever, they want to pay $12. And I know folks, and you can't determine how much the customer gave you on that particular order for a tip unless you took one order in that hour or 30 minutes. Then when the block ends, then you can see how much the customer left you in a tip and how much DoorDash gave you. But I find it real amazing how it's almost even. Especially Big Fish, Big Al. He misses doing DoorDash because he used to make a lot of money doing DoorDash because he never turn down any orders. And he makes, I think he said he makes about 600 to 800 a week. Well, he probably drives a lot of hours, and you know, and he's probably being very efficient in terms of how he picks up orders because he probably had like 100% rating and 100% acceptance rate, but then somehow or another they deactivated him because somebody didn't get their food or whatever. I don't know. I just think that he got screwed over, and I'm hoping that they will reactivate him back. Because to me, you just can't have one person push the envelope and complain, especially if it's their fault. Because to me, based on what he said, what happened, it didn't make any sense to me. There was no ground to terminate someone. DoorDash tried to do that to me 2 years ago. This ratchet female at the ghetto hood rat at Highland Bakery one day. I was placing an order, and she was like, "You hang up, and then you still made it wrong, and then you purposely the cream cheese and telling me I didn't charge you for the cream cheese." And then when I had asked to speak to her manager, then you want to sit there and complain and said that I cursed in front of a customer. Lying. See, people be lying through their damn teeth. It's not my food. All I'm supposed to do is make sure the order's right, pay for it, and deliver it on time. Why the hell would I want to sit there and curse? I ain't got time. Somebody trying to make some money. But see, these people, you can't trust some of these restaurant people. Sometimes it's best just to be quiet and report it directly to DoorDash, and hopefully they'll handle it in an appropriate sort of way. That's why I don't commit myself to any one company with all my time and energy, because the minute you start doing that, the minute they'll screw you over. All right, I'm home. Oh, dang it. I'm going to have to straighten out my garage. All right, let me see what y'all been saying. I deliver food called Delightful Donuts, and the girl who is in Mrs. Who gave me a $6 tip on the app yesterday. See, that's what I'm talking about. He said $6.99 Bluebell ice cream. That's true. right, I'm home. I'm gonna get ready to go to bed. And I'll talk to y'all tomorrow.